How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Coming at you on Wednesday, December the 1st, as we get this video to you every day around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second today. Your free pick winner today is going to be between UCF and Auburn in college basketball. I also have some thoughts for you about the Hawks and the Pacers as well. We had a nice video yesterday, it seems, as we were able to win. But hello, I am Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 17 years now, and Doc Sports has been around for 51 years, a long time. And how this works is our best selections are over at DocSports.com, and our next best, which is our Doc Sports Premium selections, and then our next best, that's under Indian Cowboy, and then our next best selections are YouTube Premium selection, which we do 30 extra videos for you every month, 1 extra video per day, 2 extra thoughts, and you get to hang out with me on a live show Thursday evening and Friday evening where everybody gets to join, but only YouTube Premium members get to ask the game questions. They get to ask me about any game they want, and I tell them about our thoughts on the game as long as it's not a premium selection in the football card, but there's a lot of games to get to. So basically you get 120 extra selections a month just for $20 a month being on YouTube Premium. And then we do a free play video every day, which is our free play on this video and also our leans as well. Be sure to check our Twitter. It has our consensus polls on what side the public is on, and we always give you 3 great trends, or 2 to 3 great trends on other ball games, late night ball games as well. How did our premium selections do? Well, our NBA won yesterday. We took the Blazers without Lillard, but we thought they had enough what it takes to beat the Pistons, who are coming off that emotional game against the Lakers, and now we're on a 6-0 run in the NBA, plus 3,300, 7 selection today, which we're excited about, going for the 116th golden week of our career, which is 7 wins in a row. And college basketball, we've dropped the last couple, I think, and we're still 57% on the year, still plus 960. Hopefully we'll win our 4-unit selection today. As it relates to the NBA, if you include this year, we've won 6 out of the last 8 seasons in the NBA, which is pretty good. So we're off to a pretty decent start. NHL, we're off to a record start. Another 2-0 day yesterday. I don't know what else to say about NHL, except for the fact that we're on an 11-3 run. 37-18, 66% on the season for plus 4405. And football, we're 47-23 in the NFL heading into week 13, 67% for plus 6700. Between football, NBA, college basketball, and hockey, all are winning sports this year, and put them all together, we're plus 12,205. And that doesn't include Korean baseball, which is a fun little sport that we did this summer, and we ended up winning there as well. I think plus 1,400 or something. All right. Horse racing, plus 360 the last 3 days. Soccer, plus 1955 run. And there you go. All right, so for your free play today, I like Auburn minus the points today. I like Bruce Pearl. I think Auburn is not the 20th ranked team in the country. I believe that is incorrect. I believe Auburn should be a top 10 team in the country. I could be entirely wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But I think Auburn is much better than what people realize, and I think the metrics will bear that. I believe the metrics bear that. You can find them at around minus 10 today, though you can find minus 9.5 at BetMGM, but we'll go with minus 10. Auburn's a lot better than people are giving them credit for. Look, this team beat Syracuse by 21 points, and that was a game that Syracuse got up for. What I mean by that is Syracuse had beaten Arizona State, they had lost to VCU and Colgate, and then Auburn rolled in and beat them. And they didn't just beat them, they thumped them. And they beat Loyola Chicago by 9 points as well on neutral footing, which is big wins. Loyola Chicago beat Arizona State as well, and they only lost by 2 points to Michigan State. Auburn is a top 30 defensive team and top 30 in turnover margin as well. And this is a team that's led by a couple of sophomores, but Bruce Pearl has done a fabulous job recruiting. And they were 13-14 last year. They had a disappointing season, but he's back with a vengeance this year. And here's the important thing. Auburn lost to UCF last year by 8 points. Okay? Auburn might kill UCF today. Okay? The only thing is, the only reason why we didn't make it a premium selection is UCF just lost to Oklahoma by 3. So I can have to respect the fact, and the fact that they have, a couple of upperclassmen as well. But UCF is outside the top 175 in turnover margin as well. We probably should have made this a premium play the more I look at it. But I do think the Memphis-Georgia game, we do think that, that might be a better selection. So we'll see. But, put those reasons together, given the revenge factor, which, is worth something. It's not worth nothing. Given the fact that Auburn is a much better turnover margin team, and given the fact that Auburn is just good. Auburn's just good. Like Auburn here, minus the 10 against UCF. All right. The next selection I have for you is a lean. I like the Hawks. By the way, nice free play winner yesterday. What did we give you? We gave you the Grizzlies. They beat the Raptors outright, and we leaned on the Nets, and I think that was a loss. I think the Nets only won by 2 points. So did win the free play, missed the lean. All right, so for this play, I like the Hawks today. No Miles Turner here for Indiana. No Reddish, Bogdanovich, or Hunter for my Atlanta Hawks, who I root for. The Hawks, remember the last game they lost to the Pacers last year, but here the thing is the Hawks only scored 90 points against the Knicks, which was an emotional game for the Knicks because the Hawks had beaten them. Trae Young trolled the New York Knicks and beat them in Madison Square Garden, so the Knicks got some revenge here. And the Hawks didn't play well. They only scored 90 points. But I think the Hawks come out focused for this game. And keep in mind, the Hawks have beaten Memphis and Boston and Milwaukee prior to this. And the Pacers have lost to the Pistons and even the Lakers. And the Lakers are just not strong this year. You combine the fact that Nate McMillan is likely not to coach this game because he's self-isolating given some COVID protocols. So that's even more reason why I believe the Hawks will be focused. Whenever the head coach isn't coaching, there's more reason why the team focuses. I mean, look at the Cowboys. I love the fact that Mike McCarthy might not coach because I believe the Cowboys will come out focused. Whenever your head coach isn't coaching, you want to talk about somebody that'll wake you up. That might wake you up. The only thing is, New Orleans has counters that with Taysom Hill, my boy Taysom Hill starting. By the way, you should pick him up in fantasy. I think Taysom Hill will ball out. That's my personal opinion. He's finally healthy given his foot. I think New Orleans, given that bad game they had last game, I think New Orleans will ball out as well. I'll lean on the over in that game, given tomorrow's free play. Yeah, I'm probably going to lean on the over in that game. But that's what we have. Your free play today is on Auburn, and your lean is on the Hawks. YouTube Premium, it's on Oklahoma, Florida, and the Timberwolves and Wizards. Both good selections. Nice YouTube Premium winner yesterday on Duke and Ohio State under. And obviously, YouTube Premium, folks, I will see you on the live show Thursday night and Friday night at 10 Eastern. Hope you guys are doing great. And YouTube Premium, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Please take a moment and like and subscribe.